Hi, this is James, and you are currently watching my first episode of the Dorm Room TV. This is my roommate David, and he'll be asking me questions because I don't know how to edit things. So, David, take it away.
So, James, what to begin with? What college do you go to?
I go to the University of South Alabama.
The University of South Alabama. Is that before the Bay, after the Bay, in location?
Before the Bay.
Before the Bay, actually.
Before Mobile Bay.
Yeah.
David's a little bit tired.
Yeah, and what's your major? What do you plan on doing with your life?
I am a biomedical science major, and I'd like to teach. Sounds a little bit crazy, for such a ridiculous major, but I want to teach.
Teach what?
Chemistry, science.
In high school level or college level, grammar school level? What do we got here?
I'd probably start off in high school and then try and, maybe continue with school through that, get a master's degree, and maybe become a professor.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And where did you go to school before?
I went to Archbishop Rummel High School.
Archbishop Rummel High School.
That's where you went to.
Oh, I guess. What did you think about teaching back there?
Yeah, because I had a bunch of great teachers, but at the same time I had a bunch of awful teachers, and I would love to change that.
Yeah, I would love to be in the, he's okay, he's a dick category, because then they keep me.
Yeah.
Like, Fairy. He's really good, but he's also a dick, so we'll keep him. But they didn't keep him, so I just disproved my own argument. So, anywhoozin', James, lifestyle. That's the big question. Lifestyle,
Yeah.
You've been moved 200, that's funny, but 2 miles,
140.
Yeah, there we are. That number of miles away from your home, and that's about 2 hours and 30 minutes. What do you do? What's your lifestyle? What do you do?
What I usually do is I'll come home on the weekends if I don't have anything to do, and I haven't had anything to do yet, so I've come home every single weekend. But what I do is I come up here on Sunday night. I'll start driving at about 8, get here at about 10, sometimes a little bit later. I like driving late at night. I don't know why, but I do.
So that, Satan's Camaro, I like driving late at night.
Yes, David.
Yes.
I stay here. What?
What about food patterns?
Food patterns.
Yeah, food patterns. What do you eat? What's your diet?
My diet. Sometimes I'll have breakfast. Not very often. Usually, if I don't have class at around 12, I'll head to the dining hall. But I usually have class at around 12, so sometimes I'll eat lunch as late as 3 in the afternoon. It's probably not good, but it is what it is.
How would you help, or what would you suggest to people who want to keep that freshman 15 from happening? I mean, what places could you eat here, or just things you could buy at the grocery store?
Buy low-fat graham crackers and Nutella. It's awesome. I don't know if it'll necessarily keep the pounds away, but it'll keep your happiness here. But honestly, if you want to not get the freshman 15, I guess just eat right and exercise. I ride my bike every day to and from class, uphill, downhill. It just gets ridiculous sometimes.
My problem was I thought the freshman 15 were a boy band before I came to college. And they always asked me, oh, am I going to get the freshman 15? I said, I'm really not big into pop music. So, anyway, James, getting into your lifestyle. Friends.
Yeah.
It's an important thing to have friends, Buddy to help you with this, buddy to help you fight this guy.
Fights.
Fights. There you go.
Friends, making new friends. That's different because I'm pretty far away. I'm starting off completely new. Hardly anybody came to USA. Well, it was David and me. David's the only person I knew prior to coming here. So this summer, I took classes this summer. I didn't really make too many new friends. I had my roommate, and I hung out with some of his friends sometimes. But yeah, now when I first showed up, there's like thousands of kids on campus, and I was just horrified. And the hardest part is finding the courage to talk to somebody random. You know, uh, that that usually, I'm not saying that it'll immediately start a great friendship, but it helps to get somewhere. And don't talk to people with polo shirts, shorts above the knee, and flip-flops because they're probably assholes. Next question.
Next question, James. We've been over your diet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite diet item menu on the menu? I mean, what is
Diet item on the menu. My favorite. I, ju- um, I drink a lot of water. I don't really drink too many soft drinks.
Now, talk about another aspect. College is supposed to be the time of wild sex, binge drinking, and a few occasional swaps of hepatitis.
That happens every night for me.
Have you found anybody who you would like to do this stuff with?
I mean, I've found plenty
Plenty.
every night. That's me.
Your-
Sex
your-
every single night.
Your nose is getting longer.
No, that doesn't really happen unless you're really cool.
Anyways. But no, is there anybody in your class that you're talking to or would like to talk to? Maybe get to know them?
Not currently, but if you're single, be on the lookout. I'm coming after you.
Well, I'm glad we gave them a public service warning before. We won't have to get destroyed for not warning them. Anyway, another thing about college, keeping the dorm clean. Jesus Christ, being a bum was so fun back when you had mom to clean it all.
Yeah, that's I actually make my bed sometimes now. Um, the only thing that I don't really keep clean is my desk, and that's just littered with books, lots of books and notebooks and papers, handouts, and flyers. So that's the only thing I don't really keep clean. But other than that, everything. I even vacuum sometimes when there's dirt on the carpet. So
Well, I don't listen to any of that argle bargle, but I don't put my sheets the same. I just leave them out because I'm gonna sleep in them anyway. It's not like some chick's gonna be sitting on them. And
there's something really nice about getting into a made bed. It feels awesome.
Yeah, there's also specific, really good memories to looking at the destroyed bed.
All right.
See. So I don't do that shit. Clothes, they're not packed in correctly in drawers, but Anyway, get on with the interview. For entertainment, James, entertainment wasn't such a bad thing. Back home, you had friends, you had Xbox and stuff like that. What do you do around here? You're miles from home. What are you gonna do for entertainment?
For entertainment, usually,
I mean, you could go deer hunting or something like that, or bass for fish and stuff like that.
I actually want to go fishing soon. We should go. We should go soon.
Fantastic.
But no, I usually, I'll go hang out with some of my friends at the dining hall. That's usually when he's not here. And I also like playing video games, like every other teenager. but I'm a PC gamer. And I don't deal with Macs. I don't deal with that. Even though you're probably gonna be like, James, you can't even edit a video. Why are you dissing Macs? But whatever.
So James, getting back to your classes review, what is the most useful thing you can have walking into a class day one?
Pen and a pencil. And a sheet of paper.
That's bullshit. I mean, come on. They tell us that in kindergarten, grammar school.
No, honestly.
They tell us in high school, bring your pencils, but there's always someone there to get a pencil from.
Yeah, but well, I mean, don't bring a pencil if you want to make friends. You can be like, hey, can I borrow that pencil?
Oh, look at that! He's learning upon our previous lessons. Oh, you cheap bastard. But yeah, a problem though with I think it's a problem with this campus is we all enjoy Coca-Cola. James, you enjoy Coca-Cola.
Occasionally.
He occasionally does. Well, it's all Pepsi around here, and if you're lucky enough, you'll get a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. So we'll just stay with that.
I'm not a big fan of soft drinks, so it's not really a concern to me. But I know it is to you, David, because you know, I knew when I walked in to move all my stuff in, and I see this just refrigerator full of Coca-Cola. I knew that David was gonna have beef with this campus.
But if it ain't Coke, it's gotta be dope.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's my motto.
But yeah, we're at about 12 minutes, so I think we should call it quits.
Yeah, I think that's it from the Delta's Nest tonight.
Yeah, we live in Delta 3. Delta 3.
Yeah. So we will see you at the Delta's Nest next time.
Next Thursday. And I think that Ian goes tomorrow, so have fun with that. Make sure it's a good video. See ya. Signing off.